Well, today's project is the old wife's car has got a tire pressure monitor deal, little light blinking on it. Pretty sure I know what the problem is, but I want to hook up a scan tool and I want to try it out. But I want to test out a new scan tool I got. So Xtool sent me their IP9, I think it's 919 Pro. Yeah, 919 Pro. This is a programming. You can code, you can program, comes with a whole bunch of different adapters. Comes with all kinds of different adapters, your power cord and everything. So something about these adapters. I have had this Autel MaxiSys MS908S, and I haven't used any of the other adapters. I think a lot of these adapters are, going to be specific for like overseas or older model stuff. I'm glad that I have them, but I haven't had to use them. Really, the only one I've ever had to use is just that regular OBD2. I've already powered this dude up, did all the updates in it. If you buy one of these, it comes with three years of updates. And I'm gonna hook it up to my wife's car real quick and we're gonna try it out. So with any kind of programming scan tool, you're gonna have to have your protocol adapter, or whatever the hell they call that thing. I can't remember. So as you can tell, we have a tire pressure monitor light. And if we go up to, there it is, tire pressure, our right rear is not reading for some reason. So we'll fire up the old scan tool and see what she says. So the IP919 Pro can do ECU coding and customization, VAG, guided function, which is Volkswagen Audi group, PMI functions, which is preventive maintenance, ADAS calibration, system diagnostics, key programming, bidirectional controls, topology scan, BMW guided functions, on-lighted ECU programming, and 42 reset services. So when we first fire it up, it's going to sit there and make annoying noises at us until it decides to stop telling us fix known problems, no, it's fine. All right, of course we got a freaking update. All right, so got all our updates done. So cool thing about newer cars and these newer scan tools, I don't have to sit there and hand put in the damn VIN number. So all you do is auto scan. And we're working on a Buick, which is going to be America. That's what that thing's called, the VCI. We'll do automatic detection. Comes up with our Buick unclavinator. Turn ignition off. The engine must be turned off. One key start models. Do not step on the brakes. Press and hold for 5-10 seconds. All right, let's do that. So on the scan tools, you have a pre and post scan. If you do a pre-scan, it's going to save your pre-scan. It's going to save any kind of check engine lights and system status. And then after you're made the repair, you can come back into a post scan and it'll give you a printout of exactly, like it'll show like, okay, you had these codes before, now you don't have these codes kind of deal. We'll go ahead and do the pre-scan. And I've already kind of played around with the scan tool. I can tell you one thing I like about it is this thing is really fast. It's way faster than my Autel. Now, my Autel is quite a few years old. I think it's new in 2018. And up until that point, manufacturers of these scan tools, up until here recently, for whatever reason, would not put a very fast processor and memory in their scan tools, and things would take forever. The newer scan tools, like it's really, really quick. We're already done right now. Scan tools for a long time is how freaking long they take. So we've got code for the HVAC module, body control module, and the radio. So we'll go DTC report. We'll save that. This will show us all of our DTC. So keyless entry, battery 2. I already replaced the battery in one of them. So I don't know why it's showing a second one. And this is what I think is the problem with the tire pressure monitors is the tire pressure monitors, the sensors that go into tires that have a little battery in them. The original, when they first came out with them, you could take the tire pressure monitor out. There's a little access panel. You could pop a new battery in it, put it back in, and good to go. Then they got to this process of, oh, well, let's just make it a sealed unit, and then you have to buy the whole stupid unit. So on this car, probably need to buy 4 new tire pressure monitors and take it to the tire shop, have them pop it in, see if they can recode them and everything. If not, I can use this scan tool to, or not recode them, but. So I lost some video. I don't know where I was at. We're in a body control module right now, and it's showing us the keyless entry. We're showing the left front tire, right front tire, left rear tire, right rear tire, and right rear tire, 2 few pulses. Now, if we have a low voltage and the voltage is too low for the sensor to communicate, then we're going to have too few pulses. Let's go to, see what this does. All right, so I pull up Google. I actually like that because I use Google a lot, and a lot of times I just have to hold my phone up and then type in the old gargler and then see what comes up. So we can check the interwebs to see what's going on. Now I'll go back to that dude. Let's click that. Failed current DTC. We'll go back. Let's see if we can, special functions, tire pressure sensor signal reset, tire pressure learn. Let's see if we can do this. And reset. Reset successful. We're still not reading that right rear one. Let's go to see if we can do tire pressure learn. Park brake must be applied. It is. And tire pressure sensors, whenever we set up, after selecting OK, perform button. Starting at the left front, hold the antenna of the low frequency tool. I don't have the low frequency tool, so we're going to cancel that. So this is bidirectional, and bidirectional just means like you can actually control things from the module itself. I want to go back, exit auto scan, ADAS, calibrate it, system selection, engine control module. Let's see what's not equipped. Read DTCs, DTC display, no DTCs found. Go back, special functions, there's learn functions, reset functions. All right, let's see what our special functions are. Now most scan tools have a special functions that kind of, you can navigate everything to the other menu, but this just makes it a little easier if you have like an oil life monitor you want to set, the electric park brake, power balance, our ECU configuration. Go America, Buick. Start and stop system. No TTCs found. So we can do injector coating. I really wish, maybe I just don't know how to get to it, but I'd really like to turn off the start and stop function. Let's see what EEPROM does. EEPROM adapter. Read pin code. Buick. I guess the Enclave does not have it. Ooh, we can do mileage adjust. I don't have the power adapter. I don't think a lot of these functions are going to be available for the Buick. But like we ran a tire pressure monitor a while ago, you can go to this one. You can tire pressure monitor America, Buick, Enclave, 2000, I don't know if it's 315 megahertz or 433, but I'm not going to jack around with it. I do like this function though, the special function. It's just a easier way to get to things that you're trying to get to real quick. Let's do a report. So that's what our report looks like. You can print this, email it to yourself. You can attach that to your invoice if you'd like. Now this does have an option for a borescope or an endoscope if you want to buy the attachment for it. It's wireless, I think. Looks like we have 93 updates to do already, even though I just updated this thing like a month ago. And another cool part about this is it basically has like a team viewer setup to where if you're in a vehicle and you're having issues, there's guys out there. I am not one of these guys, but there are guys out there that if they have the same scan tool, they can hook up to Wi-Fi. You can hook yours to Wi-Fi. They can log into your scan tool, control it, go through the functions, read the data, and then kind of give you like a, oh, well, it looks like your tire pressure monitors are all, the batteries are all, like, probably need to replace those kind of thing if you don't really know what you're doing. I don't perform that because I don't want to get inundated with stuff, but It is a function out there available, and there are guys out there, and that's what they do. They sit at their desk and they can control it. That's how far scan tool technology has come out. I've always felt like scan tool technology is always kind of behind the bar with what current technology is, but it seems like this last few years, like the last 3 or 4 years, scan tool companies have really like gone above and beyond to try to make a faster scan tool, faster diagnostic, give more information out there. And so we're going to go back here. So let's go, what is this? Yeah, that's gives you a little link to their site. We'll go to products. We'll do so this is the Xtool N Plus IP919 Pro. Right now, you can get on here and you get a 10% off discount, but they're having their Black Friday deal. So it's $1,349 normally. But if you do the Black Friday code, it's $1,174. And then you have some add-ons like the little tire pressure monitor, key tool. This thing will also do key programming. And I'll flip through this so you guys can check that out. It's got a lot of different functions, a lot of different features. So I don't have a lot of diagnostics to do. I already kind of knew the tire pressure monitors were getting a little old, needed to be replaced. So the Xtool is going to be replacing my Autel. The only problem I really have with my Autel, there's two different things. One, this is last updated in 2019, I think, and it doesn't have a lot of the newer updates. The Xtool is good for the next 3 years in updates, so it's also a lot faster, and it's a little more intuitive to use with the special functions they have on there. Now, this isn't really a scan tool, in my opinion, for like a do-it-yourselfer or a home jobber. It's pricey, you know, it's $1,400 in full price, about $1,100 right now. And it's just probably more scan tool that you're going to need to use unless you're a mechanic that works on a lot of different things. If you are a mechanic that works in a shop, I can tell you, even if you work in a dealer, a lot of time dealer wants you to use their own specific scan tool for things. And you're not going to be able to afford their specific scan tool, nor will they actually sell you their version of the scan tool. You have to be a dealer for a lot of them. It's really handy to have your own scan tool, so when you have a car pull in, you can go ahead and pull a code, you can perform some diagnostics, because at least in the dealer that I worked in, they only had 2 handheld versions and 1 cart version for like 12 techs, and somebody was always using it. It was always doing some kind of update. It was always doing hooked up to somebody's vehicle, some customer's cart, and it was out of pocket, out of commission for like an hour. I always had my own scan tool. I would hook it up to things, pull the code out, be able to start my diagnostics, and then start the repair. And then whenever the scan tool became available, then I would use it. Also, if you're if you have your own shop or you're working in a shop situation that's not dealer specific, you work on a lot of different models, then something like this Xtool can be really helpful. Another thing I really like about the Xtool, if you look on YouTube right now, there is a crap ton of videos out there with people showing all the features, everything you need to know about the Xtool, how to use it, a lot more in depth than what I just did. And whenever you have like a support system like that, where you can just look it up on YouTube, it's highly, highly valuable to your tech, because you can be trying to do something, you can type in Xtool IP919 programming, and I guarantee you somebody's got a video out there showing you exactly step by step how to do it. And if you have the same scan tool, it makes it really, really easy. Okay, if you guys want to try it out, there'll be a link down in the description. And if you buy it before Black Friday, you get, I forget how many percent off. It's like 15% off or 20% off or something like that. I can't remember what the percentage is, but they're running up till Black Friday. So if you're interested in one, you're going to buy it for somebody, buy it now. Hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and get out and fix something.